You have such pretty eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Viritä laitat viritä. Joo, kyllä, aivan.
Ta-da!
Okei. I think I'll open the chat while playing. Tuo pois tuosta tieltä. Onko tää? Joo.
Okei.
Mä tarkistan äkkiä ihan. English? Yes, I'll just check one thing. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So this is Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness, or Tomb Raider 6, and it's known as the oh my god. It's not supposed to be this slow.
It's known as the oh my god.
No, reset. Yeah, I normally play this windowed using an external application, and I forgot to do something. No, it is 640. Okay, I don't know why the game is running so slow. So yeah, it doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1, go.
It didn't start.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. It's okay. So yeah, this is widely known as the glitchiest Tomb Raider game. A lot of people think it's the worst also. And anyway, I don't know where to start. This is right now I'm actually in an area that was removed from the final game, and I don't know why the game is running so slow today. I think my laptop suffered a little when I brought it over here. So as you can see, there are already a lot of strange glitches that I'm failing to explain properly. In many levels I can just jump into a wall in a particular way and the level ends. And I can also use saves and loads to glitch through walls. And the stealth function to glitch inside this elevator. And for many of these glitches, speedrun glitches to work, you actually have to be running a certain version of the game and also disable certain processor instructions in the game settings. The game settings are really very detailed. You can do things like disable graphics. Of course, then the game won't start. But you can enable graphics and then you can play the game. And if you like, you can also enable textures so that not everything is white. Things like that.
I think those are good things to
Yeah, I
enable.
think the textures are good for this speedrun. Here is a conversation I can't skip, but I'm going to press Alt plus F4 during the conversation, and that will bring up the exit dialogue when the conversation is done. And that actually lets me skip a cutscene.
I arrived at his apartment today from London.
So you have some dialogue choices in this conversation.
I never expected that.
You can actually always pick the fastest option and still receive the notebook from Cartier. If you are nasty to her, she won't give it to you, and you will have to spend some time looking for it in her apartment.
Who was the commission from?
The client's name was Erkart. He wanted Werner to
So since most of the levels are just you run up to a wall and then jump into the wall and the level just ends. So you won't get any of the story. I should focus on pressing action.
I wonder why exactly.
He felt he was being stalked.
He could well have been. The monstrum is running around Paris, according to the press.
Werner left a package here with me. I was to give it to you if anything
So
happened
this
to
was
him.
the
Do you know what it is?
last
his
Tomb Raider
favorite
game
book.
developed by
If he
Core
left his
Design.
notebook, he was spooked.
You still haven't
Sorry,
explained
I'm
what
very
happened.
in
There
this
was gunfire.
intense
That's all I can
conversation
recall.
where I occasionally have to
Then
press
you were
action.
shot. Did
You
you
have
kill
to
him?
make right
I
decisions.
can't remember.
Yeah.
It's all
If
a
you make
blur.
two
Miss
bad
Croft,
decisions,
I
she won't
strongly
give you the
suggest that you
notebook.
talk to the police.
Mademoiselle.
But I can make
I was a
one
good
which
friend of
will
Anna's.
save some
I didn't
time.
kill him. I didn't.
If you say so.
Do you have the notebook?
I do. It's safe for the moment.
Then I
And
suggest you give
this
it to me
game is
now.
pretty much a beta
Somebody
version.
You
This
say you
was
don't
released
remember
very
clearly what
unfinished
happened. Perhaps the police
due
are
to
right
time
in
constraints
suspecting
and
I never
financial
killed Werner.
pressure.
you. I think you better leave, Miss Croft.
So there was the exit game dialogue, and then selecting no let me skip a cutscene. I can't do that for end level cutscenes because then the level never ends and you are stuck in the level because you already used the finish trigger. Now this ghetto area is something of a small maze, and I'm using the trigger glitch and other things to just move around quickly. So what you want to actually do is skip all the fun stuff like the disco level and
Oh,
just
no.
go directly to Ren's pawn shop, where this episode would end anyway, which is over here. And then you just want to step back, jump right, and jump left to do the trigger glitch. You can also do the trigger glitch by swan diving onto a slope, like this,
I think this is the
and that's the level done. That's actually one of the biggest levels in the game, and you just missed it.
At least it's clean in here.
Wow, I don't know. There is something wrong with my crap top. I wanted to play on my crap top because this game is very unstable and I don't feel like playing it on any other machine. But for some reason I'm having huge frame drops today, of course today of all days. But I think I'll be able to play this. I'm making a backup save here because if this takes too many attempts, then the guards will reach me, which in itself is no problem, but saving the game while a guard is attacking you and then loading that save will actually crash the game and, you know. Okay. Yeah. This is a bit finicky, especially with the low frame rate I'm having. When did my life become this? I don't know. So you want to go here to skip all the things. Well, now I accidentally hit the laser anyway, but I think I can still continue. For some reason I can't move forward right now. I'm not sure. Okay, I can move again. That. No, why can't I move forward? What? She fell. I don't know.
I guess that's what you have to expect with this game.
What? Where did this camera come from? Why am I inside the room? This has never happened before. What? What? Okay, careful. Okay. I think I'm fine now.
Can you actually fall off if you go too far to the right?
Yes, but, well, this isn't normal either. Okay, this is good. Yes, this is where I want to be. So by bypassing the loading zone for this area, what? Well, everything is black. Here's a medipack. It's going to be important later. So now I'm actually going to have to navigate to the end of the level through all the things. It should be around here.
Through all the
Yes, here's the
darkness.
doorway. And now I'm actually in a circular stairwell. And yeah, this is the Angel of Darkness. Well, now I'm going up, apparently. But I want to be going down. I wonder which door, floor, wall I've hit. Okay. This... Yes, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. And the level end is around here. Yes. And now hopefully I can find the door. Yes, I found it. Okay. All that was a bit unnerving because I've never had so much trouble there. So this is this dig site level leads to the Tomb of the Ancients and the Hall of Seasons, which are some of the biggest levels in the game, like half an hour of gameplay. But I just glitched through this gate and hit the trigger over there, and hopefully glitch through the gate a second time.
So
Yeah.
is it gonna go back to
Yes, and now
the gallery?
I skipped the Hall of Seasons
Right.
and all that, like half an hour or 1 hour of things, and now I'm back at the museum.
And the game assumes you got the obscure painting?
Yes, the game thinks I have everything. At least these guards are speaking French. The French levels actually have some guards that speak Czech.
Check, yeah.
Yes, oh please. And the controls are like genuinely bad. So if you get stuck on a wall or anything, it's going to take some time to recover. Please don't crash. Okay, thanks.
Respirators.
Yeah. So after opening that door, the triggers in the level change and the trigger glitch will allow you to skip the level. So there are many levels where I have to progress to a certain point, or the trigger glitch will do something else, like kill Lara. Now, this ammo can be picked up an infinite number of times as long as you don't pick up the weapon. So I pick it up 6 times, and then the weapon. I'm also supposed to pick up another item in this room to trigger an enemy, and then proceed with the level. But
My legs.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to glitch past everything.
Is this the first strength upgrade you just got?
Yes, that was the first strength upgrade I got, and it actually gives me the sprint ability immediately. Well, because it doesn't actually increase your strength by 1, but instead sets it to a certain level, which is always the same for the same upgrade. So it doesn't matter that I missed all the upgrades before this. Now, I don't have the submachine gun. If I had the submachine gun, this guy would take like 10 hits. But for some reason with the pistol, he takes like 100, which is slightly annoying. And that's why I had to pick up the large medipack in the museum. Now, rapidly shooting the pistol in this game it's slightly weird. Wait, where did the guy go? I'm not sure. I think I actually blew myself up. But it's fine. The level ended anyway.
Totally intended.
Yes. Now, this level often soft locks in a speedrun. There's a guy here. I try to talk to him, but the conversation doesn't begin properly. But I talk to him, try to talk to him, and then enter a loading zone, and the conversation just begins.
But I want the story.
And this is not actually the first conversation you are supposed to have with this guy, so I again skipped a lot of things in this level.
It's only a low-level pass.
There are no choices to make in this conversation. You just sit and wait and hope the conversation doesn't soft lock.
No, the place gives me the creeps. Workers have gone missing and all kinds of spooky stuff.
What goes on in there?
God knows.
Last night, during my last practice run, this conversation soft locked 3 times.
If you uncover anything, give me
And I'm
first
kind of
shot.
hoping it doesn't happen
Sure
now.
thing.
And on the other hand,
Sure thing.
I'm
Did it
Sure
happen now?
thing. Sure thing. Sure thing. Sure thing. Sure thing.
Sure thing.
Sure thing.
yeah. So you can see it's just a very good game. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I somehow didn't press action there. Yeah.
Have you changed your
Well,
mind about
as
the
long as it
Starhawk
doesn't
code?
happen too many
Yes, I
times.
thought
I
I'd
mean,
give you another
we are
chance, but
we
I
are
want the story,
way
the
ahead of
events in
schedule
Paris and
anyway.
whatever happens
So
here.
It's a deal, Luddick.
This
it's
passcode
if it
will
soft
get you into
locks,
the
it's
warehouse
just a
area.
good
It's
thing.
only a low-level pass, but at least you'll be inside the complex.
I can take it from there. Have you tried this? I can take it from there. Have you tried this? I can
Oh
take
my
it from
God.
there. Have you tried this? I can take it from there. Have you tried this? I can take it from there. Have you tried this?
At least it stops in like different spots. So it's
Yeah, but I mean,
interesting.
the odds for that happening are like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4,
Well, they
which
just
of
raised,
course. What?
they just raised the odds.
Yeah, I think,
just
of
got
course, doing a marathon run increases the odds.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It won't open. Have you changed your mind about the Starhawk code?
Yes, I thought I'd give you another chance.
I think it has
But I
something
want
to
the
do
story,
with
the events in Paris
how,
and
when
whatever
you do
happens
these
here.
trigger bugs,
It's a
you
deal,
actually
Luddick.
activate a
This
guard and a
passcode will
dog,
get you into the
and
warehouse
they are
area.
attacking you
It's only
during
a
this
low-level
cutscene.
pass,
I mean,
but
this
at least you'll be
conversation.
inside the complex.
I can take it from
So
there.
I wonder
Have you
if
tried
something
this code
happens
yourself?
like the dog
Me?
pushes
No, the
you
place gives me the
too
creeps.
far. No,
Workers
no,
have
that
gone
can't be
missing
right
and
because
all
Lara is
kinds of
actually
spooky
underground.
What goes on in there?
God,
Yeah,
Or
you
is
hear,
she?
You hear the shots.
Yeah, but the guard is
But it's way too gothic.
shooting
for
at me
If
anyway.
you uncover anything,
I
give
don't
me
know
first
really.
shot,
This
huh?
Sure thing. Let's talk in the car.
one more.
Strahov isn't
Don't
far.
don't do it. Ah. Okay.
Okay. Are there any other spots like this?
No, there are just a couple of enemies that if you save while they are attacking you, then that save cannot be loaded. So you want to be careful of that, but at least it's under your control. So here again I made a backup save because this strategy is slightly risky. But it's usually just fine. Please don't shoot me. Please work. Yeah, the timing for this save glitch is, oh my god. Also, when you are doing this, the AI doesn't really track you properly, so you have more time than you would think. But I think I'm gonna have to reload. Okay, yes, I got it.
Just in time.
Yes. That was pretty much my last chance. Okay. Here I want to glitch through a fence using stealth again, and hopefully do it on first try, so the dog doesn't screw me over. Yeah, I'm just gonna load the save I made before triggering the dog. Yeah. Turning in place is actually really difficult to make accurate adjustments because the minimum turn, it's like, I think it has to be like over 10 degrees. So it's really difficult to find the angle. Oh my. I hope I have enough ammo now. I don't actually know. Okay, thanks. If I don't, I'll just have to use melee. At least this game has melee. This is the first Tomb Raider game where you have hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, dogs are actually, in almost any Tomb Raider speedrun, dogs are one of the worst things, so it's okay to kill them. Here I also need to find a rather particular angle in order to glitch into this vent. And I'm going to save here because sometimes rolling forward here crashes the game. It's happened to me twice. And here, sometimes this guy wrecks you in less than a second. Lara, please shoot. Okay, thanks. Do I have any health items? I'm going to die. Okay, I had these bandages. That's a good thing, because otherwise I would not know how to continue this run. I took more damage than I expected. Sometimes this guy also, he just sprays you and you're dead. And there's just not much you can do about it. That was so close. He almost dropped his item in a place where I can collect the item and glitch through the door. But it's kind of rare. Okay, so you're actually supposed to crawl under all these lasers. But it takes very long, so I'm not going to. Fuck these angles. Okay. And there are, for some reason, there are mines here, and they actually do very little damage, and the damage doesn't change with distance, and now I just hit the yellow laser, and when you hit the yellow laser, there's an explosion sound and you die. Somehow that makes sense. I get. Please. No. Okay, good. Is there anything you'd like to ask about the run?
Well, depends. I mean, how did she change so fast?
That's a good question. I don't know. Please work. Wow, the frame rate is so low today. It's like, I think it has to be the weather.
How specific is the time for that glitch?
It's almost frame perfect, I think.
Okay.
But I don't think it's quite frame perfect because sometimes I've managed to do it like 5 times in a row. But it's close. It's very close. Okay, this is also one of the enemies that if you save while it's attacking you, the save will crash when you load it. Which is why I want to make a backup save here. And hopefully glitch through this door. Okay, and now I want to fall through the door in a specific manner while mashing forward and hopefully land on the platform I just did. And come on, yes, the doorway is around here. And hopefully I don't get lost too bad. Oh. What? Oh, okay, I think I ran into something. Come on, Lara. Huh?
We have a chat question actually.
Okay, here, no.
Right, and
What's going on?
what made you? What
Okay,
was the
here.
question?
What's the question?
Oh yeah.
Why is she walking? I'm not pressing the walk button.
What made you start speedrunning this game?
This game.
This game.
We've known about the trigger glitch for a very long time, but none of the people who speedrun Tomb Raider actually knew how to do it. But then a casual glitch master told us how to do it. And now we speedrun this game because it went from 2 hours to 30 minutes. All this might look strange. I picked up one item here because it's in the way. Then I went to the stairs, and at the bottom of the stairs, jumped forward up the stairs and pressed action at a specific time. And that made one of Lara's legs disappear. And when her leg disappears, you can do this long-range pickup glitch. You just have to be on level with any pickup in the level, and the hand icon will appear, and you can press action, and Lara will walk up to that pickup through any walls, and even if there is no floor, she will keep walking. She just really wants the item. Now, after viewing that cutscene, the triggers in this level change, and the trigger bug finishes the level instead of killing Lara. That's why I had to play all the way up here. Now we are playing as Monkey Boy Curtis. Controlling him is even worse than controlling Lara. It's just,
And controlling
you
Lara
know,
is pretty bad.
I mean, I'm not kidding when I say that controlling Curtis is almost as bad as playing Beethoven's second. Almost as bad. The good thing about Curtis is that glitching through doors doesn't require a frame-perfect save. You just do it. And that actually makes these levels, you know, oh, right, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's glitch.
Are there any other glitches that are like Curtis specific?
I can't remember. I just do this run. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there is a specific glitch. I mean, at that door, if you press action while rather far away from the center of the door, then the fade out ends before you open the door, and you activate the loading zone but stay on the same side. So it's not really useful. Okay. For some reason this door is more difficult, but it's fine. Now because
Double doors.
oh, come on. Yeah, and if you make any mistake, then repositioning yourself it's a right chore. Yeah, it's just a really good game. Now there's a cutscene here, which I skip with the exit game dialogue trick. But after triggering this cutscene, the triggers in this level change, and now doing the trigger glitch again, it will end the level instead of killing you, which is slightly useful. This level is just more of the same. You run through the level. If there's a locked door, you just glitch through it and pay no mind to the puzzles in the level. And at the end of this level, there is a super exciting boss fight. Like, really very exciting. All the boss fights in this game are just really very good. Now, I'm not sure if all of these doors are like they ever actually open in the level, but glitching through them saves time anyway. Now, I did some strong curves there in order to fit in one more running jump. Okay, you want to save before this boss, because just once this boss fight soft-locked for me. And it's actually kind of difficult to get a name on this guy, because if he's too close to you... this is the Proto-Nephilim, by the way, which relates to the story somehow. What is he doing? Okay, he's fine. For a moment I thought he glitched out, but he didn't, which is good.
We actually have another question from
Yeah.
chat, and it asks you to describe Lara's and Curtis's relationship in great detail.
In what?
In great detail.
In great detail.
Yes.
I think Lara and Curtis are two lonely souls, both, you know, under difficult circumstances, having to run away from the authorities or anything else. And, you know, there's a symmetry of souls, I think. It's beautiful, I like very.
Yeah, there's this specific cutscene in the museum, which you unfortunately skipped.
Yes, unfortunately.
Where
There
they
is a
sort of-
cutscene where Curtis catches Lara and disarms her erotically. And it is, of course, featured in many Tomb Raider YouTube poops.
Yeah.
So what? Can I move, please? Thank you. Yes, that would be great. Can I shoot my gun? No. I think this is fine. Is this allowed on stream? Please shoot. Okay, thanks. The combat controls are another thing. They are preposterous. I'm trying to do a thing. Pay no mind. Okay, here's the thing. So as you can see, the combat controls are just very good. I think this is the last one, so I should run up to the lever now. And hopefully, you know... Okay, thanks. No, it's not the last. Can I draw my gun? Yes, I can, after pressing draw for 3 times. Okay, can I pull the lever now? Is it over? I don't know. I never actually bothered to count how many phases this battle has, because they're all the same. You just shoot at it and it runs away and then it comes back. And... Yes. Okay, back to Lara. Back to the real action. So you want to open this door, step left, and swan dive into this slope, and the level ends. This is the real action, yes.
And the change of outfits.
Yes, the outfit just suddenly changed. I don't know where she got this. Please don't kill me, Spikes. Thank you.
Do you have any med packs?
No. No.
That's bad.
Lara says no. Okay, so this is a small level, but there is one puzzle. Of course, the puzzle is underwater and it takes about 1,000,000 years to complete the puzzle. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go here and glitch through the wall here. There's like an invisible wall here. Please work. Okay, it worked. Okay, so you want to go here, then swim roughly in this direction, and apparently at some point in development, this and the next level, we are one level, but we're split up. And the next level is just a boss fight, but the room is in this level, and so are the finish triggers for the next level. So by swimming here, and hopefully I can find the trigger, I will actually jump forward 2 levels. It's right around here. I think I got it. There are 2 triggers. Yes, I got the finish trigger. So I actually skipped the only difficult boss in the game, which is a good thing. It was like super really annoying. Okay, quick saving for some reason resets the door animation. It doesn't reset the timer though. I just needed to match quick save so I know when Lara can start moving when I didn't have control of the camera. Because you can start moving early in order to make this timed run possible without the sprint jump ability, which you are supposed to need but I don't have. It's actually in this level, but getting it would take maybe a minute. And that timed run is actually the only time you need the ability in the game ever. You get it in this level. The next level is actually the last level, and there are like hardly any jumps to do in that level at all. So it's just a very well-placed ability in the game.
I actually didn't get the sprint jump either when I was playing the first time.
Yeah, that's how easy the timed run is.
It's doable without...
Wow, there are so many frame drops. I'm really sorry for this. I don't know what's up with my crap top today. It was fine last night. Then again, whenever I travel with my laptop, it usually doesn't start at all at first. Like when I went to ESA 2016, I think I spent around an hour trying to start my laptop, but it's okay. This is the final level. The final level, there is one puzzle, and then you have 2 boss fights. The first boss fight is pretty much just 6 minutes of waiting, and the second boss fight is 2 minutes of climbing ladders. So you want to do the glitch where Lara's leg disappears, then go to the stairs here, and you can pick up things. I picked up 2 key items. There's one more. One of them was inside this cage, and now that I've picked it up, it's possible to start the cage descending. So I do that by jumping into the floor. And it's moving through the trapdoor, but that's okay. It's perfectly fine. Now, unfortunately, the pickup glitch, for some reason, doesn't let you collect the item in this crawl space. If it did, you could save a lot of time and also avoid triggering 2 skeletons, which are now on the upper level. And they are actually they are very annoying. They can really screw you up. But it's fine. Their AI is very, very bad, though. Sometimes they just have problem tracking you. Sometimes they keep doing an evasive maneuver, even though they are like 100 meters away from you. And sometimes they just fall into that pit or another pool in this area, and then they just disappear.
So they're like any other enemy in this game.
Yeah, pretty much. They're just slightly worse AI, but not much. So after inserting all these 3 alchemical files, apparently, salt, chlorine, and something. 2 of them go here. Well, that's too bad. Neither of the skeletons fell into the pit. So I hope they won't bother me too much, because pretty much the most difficult trick is coming up. Now that I've inserted all 3 files, the water in the pool I just jumped over is no longer going to kill you. Where is this skeleton's head?
You forgot about it.
Why is it missing its head? No, that's not normal. That's not normal. Okay, one of the skeletons is pretty close to me, but I think it will... Okay, the second one is here too. Well, this is really bad because they both actually found me, and his head is also back. So I'm just gonna do that. I think I will be fine now. The other one seems to be stuck at the opposite wall. So I'm gonna make a backup save because of the skeleton. And then hopefully, okay, that was really bad. I'm gonna load the backup save and jump into the wall first to straighten Lara. Now she can go straight. And glitch into this wall. And I'm going to try falling into the water, but not into the pool. Now I fell into the pool, so slightly more left, I think. And if I can do this, I did it. On second try, that's pretty good. You want to swim roughly in this direction. And yes, and you want to find this. And align yourself with this wall. Then start swimming directly away from it, a bit up. I'm actually in the final boss area. The 2 final bosses are here. And I'm trying to swim into the game finish trigger, so the time is coming up very soon. And I think I was not aligned properly because nothing's happening. I'm just gonna swim up so I don't die. I might be stuck on something because I'm not breaking the surface. That's slightly unfortunate. Because there are many high walkways here, several floors of ladders and walkways. Yes, I'm stuck on something, I'm dying. So I'm just gonna load my save. And try this again. Okay. Yeah. You want to be here. And swim up. A little up. The trigger for the first boss and the trigger for the level end are both in the center of the room. The level end trigger is higher up. I wonder... Okay, it ended. Yes, time. Yeah. Okay, so that's the game. That was less of a train wreck than I expected. But, you know, it's... Oh yes, and I did a few weeks ago ask to lower the estimate from 1 hour to 45 minutes because we kept finding more glitches. So the estimate was actually 45 minutes, in my opinion. But yes, I think this is fine.
Is this world record?
No, this is not close to world record. The world record, I wonder if it's already below 30 minutes. And also because today the game was running so slow, I was of course losing a little bit of time everywhere due to the lag. Yes, and the 2 soft locks. And yes, it was an okay run, I think. I think the chat has frozen on my phone, but that's fine. I doubt anyone really had anything to say anyway. Other than, yes, I've played this game and it was terrible. I wanted to stab my eyes out. Things like this. I think I'm pretty much done. Yes.